From the lands where the buffalo roamed, from the breath of the wind and the earth's ancient bones, we call upon the memory, the sacred flame of those who walked before, whose spirits remain. We are the Lakota, children of Wakantanka, grandchildren of the earth. Our roots run deep, our dreams were clear, a life in harmony to roam free. But the winter came, colder than any before, bringing soldiers and despair. Frost bites the ground on Wounded Knee Creek, a mournful wind is found. The people arrived, exhausted and starved. Chief Bigfoot ill in his body, sore carved by sickness and sorrow. They were the Lakota, seeking only peace to live out their days, praying for release from war and from hunger. The spirits pressed low, they never foresaw the death that would flow. They rode through long days, through snow and through ice, the troopers of the cavalry holding them at a price. They surrendered their rifles, trusting a word, laying down all hope. The truth now unheard, children were trembling, women whispered prayers in the night. The elders just wished for the snow to be bright. They were ghost dancers in shirts white and clean, believing the bullets would pass an invisible screen. The ghost shirt woven with faith and deep might, now kept far away in a museum's faint light. The morning broke cold, the 29th day, a chill like a knife cutting spirits away. The 7th Cavalry stood firm in their line with Hotchkiss machine guns of fatal design, not caring how many innocent souls stood nearby, just awaiting the order to let the iron fly. A single shot rang out from an unknown hand, then hell was unleashed on that cold broken land. The cannons began their metallic sharp tune. Neither women nor children spared from the doom. Bodies fell quickly like wheat being mown, blood stained the snow, the awful truth shown. Mothers clutched infants, their efforts in vain. Unarmed men cursed the pain, the terrible stain of Colonel Forsyth watching his troops take their sight. A massacre witnessed in the pale morning light. Wounded Knee became a mass grave, silent and cold, proof that brute power over justice took hold. 300 were killed, perhaps even more. Once called a battle, now a crime to deplore. Written in every stone, in every chill wind that sighed. The years passed by, but the anguish remains. A monument stands now to remember the pains. Erected by kin, the Oglala and Cheyenne, brave to recall what happened. Many innocent women and children who knew no wrong died here. Since 1986, the Bigfoot Riders brave the snow with a white flag of peace, making sure all hearts know they face the fierce cold, the hunger, the strife, retracing the path, remembering the life of those they hold sacred, who must not fade out of sight. For Wounded Knee is a scar deep and vast on the American soul, a wound that will last. While the army erected its monument, a tribute of shame, Our spirit above the deep snow calls out your name. This is no tale of a glorious fight, but a shattered faith and of lost inner light. A nation erased by the gun's cruel decree. Let Wounded Knee be the eternal plea, the final resistance in the cold silent air. A ballad of justice that never was there. Peace was the dream, the bullet was the end. Peace was the dream, forever to mend. Never forget.